Alright, hi, my name is Mike Mason, and this is just going to be a quick video on how to add users to the Business Edition 4000 portal. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually log in as myself to the portal. Okay, so BE4000.cisco.com, and I click sign in. Okay, this is partner level access. Okay, so it's going to require me first level to use my CCO. Okay, and then second level, it's going to require me to put in my security code. Okay, so in my case, I use Google Authenticator, so I'm just going to pop that up off the screen here and put in my 6 numbers. Okay, and I'll show that when we do the other user. Okay, so my account's already been created. I'm an admin for my site. I just have one BE4K here, but I could do things like add a customer. So now in my portal here, if I click up in the upper right, I have the ability to add users, and these are the users that are currently part of the system. Okay, so admin users or user roles. Okay, now there is no option to add additional users up here. Okay, so the question becomes, how do you go ahead and add users? So what you do is it's really tied to CCO. Okay, so you want to go to cisco.com/go/PSS, okay, which is the partner self-service site. Okay, and you would log in with your CCO. Okay, and you're either have the ability to do administrative functions on this, or you don't. Okay, so I actually do, but I'm going to show you if I didn't, or even if I do. The first thing I do is click Manage My Access. Okay, again, I was already logged into CCO here. Now, as you'll see here, I already have access to the BE4000 portal, okay, as an administrator. Okay, if I didn't, and I couldn't grant my own access, what I would do is I would look to request additional access to the BE4000, hit submit, and it would list a bunch of administrators in your organization that you should contact to add you. Okay. Now if I am the administrator, okay, what I do is I'd click on Company Access tab up here. Okay, and I'd go ahead and search for a user. So I'm going to add my coworker Pete, who wasn't an administrator before. Okay, so Pete is not on this list. We're going to add him. So I just type in his CCO and hit search. Okay, and it will go ahead and find him. Okay, and notice that there's no BE4K option here. I click Edit, and then I'm going to give him rights. So I'm just going to click User Rights and hit Next. And I guess I can type a message and hit Submit. Okay. Now at this point, he should get an email. Okay. Now the email should look something like this. Okay. That lets him know that he's been granted access. Okay. In this case, I'm the administrator. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in as Pete. And finish the process. So even though I've granted him access, I'll just take a step back and look at the users here. And even if I refresh this page, okay, he's still not on this list of users. Okay, even though I went ahead and clicked it. So he's actually got to go in and log in. So we type in BE4000, Cisco.com, okay, and click sign in. Okay, and we've got to log in with his credentials. Okay, so that's the first step, is doing CCO. Okay, so now he hasn't logged in before. You're basically forced to set up a one-time password. So I'm going to hit accept here. Okay, and I'm going to need to download a one-time password application. Okay, so what I'm going to use is free OTP. I use Google Authenticator normally, but just so we don't see the mess of all the things I have going on there, on my Android I'm going to use the free OTP Authenticator. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll hit continue here, and I'll type in the name so I can keep track if I have other things running against Authenticator. And then I would scan this in the application. So I guess you won't be able to see me do this, but I'm going to, yeah, it's hard. I'm just going to go ahead and hit the add sign on the Authenticator. Okay. And actually, let me pause this just. You know what? I'll just use my own Google Authenticator. It might be easier here. And I am just going to add. Basically, you tell it to scan the barcode. So now I'm scanning the barcode from my device. I hit continue. Okay, and it's going to ask for that password. Okay, so now if I look at my screenshot here, okay, this is my Google Authenticator. It's got a password, this 132249. That's good for 1 minute, and you see the time's kind of ticking out. So 132249. Oops. You continue, and that will lock me in. Okay, there's a rescue, which we don't need. And we're going to go ahead and go in. Okay, so now I'm in as Peter Vino, and I'm on the list of users. Okay, and back at this site, I can perform different actions. You know, so if I'm going to manage, maybe set up some extensions, I can go ahead and do that from the interface. All right, and that's it. Lastly, I'll just say there's a nice document that doesn't go in that kind of detail, but gives information on how to connect and do some different things in the portal. It's just called the BE4000 Partner Guide. Okay, thanks for